Today, we're going to be talking about some Apple AirPod Pros. And I know they've been around for a while, but my daughter worked her butt off and saved up to buy these babies from Apple. She bought them for about 250-ish bucks. She did get them engraved, though I don't think I would call it engraving. It's more like they printed something underneath, like the clear coat, or maybe into the plastic. I'm not exactly sure, but it engraving in my head is like, etching it in there, and they definitely didn't do that. The first thing that I'd really like to talk about these bad boys is, look, this case is just it's so small and it feels so light. It is about 2 of my flash drives wide, give or take. And it just feels super light, and it's going to be super nice to fit in my pocket. I definitely know that. Before we get into the specs, like, comment, and subscribe. I do put out content. It is random sometimes, but I do put it out. So the listening time on a full charge is about 4.5 hours with active noise cancellation and about 5 hours without. With the case, it supposedly has a full 24 hours charge, which is pretty awesome. And if you put the AirPods in there in the case and they let them charge for about 5 minutes, you should get about an hour of listening time. Now, I put an asterisk beside that a little bit because, is it from dead? Do you need to be at like 10%-ish to get that hour of listening time? I have a few questions there. But other than that, I definitely think that these things are cool. The other thing is the active noise cancellation. It works kind of like... So what they're doing is they have some microphones on the side right here and right here, both of these little black spots, and it has 2 pointed out so it can listen to the sounds around you, and then it has microphones that are also inside of the unit that are listening in your ears. And what it's doing is it's listening what's outside and putting in a sound inside that is basically canceling out the noise that you're hearing. I would say that I haven't listened to these, but the truth is I did this video already and the camera quality was just not good enough. So here we are again. Now, these little bad boys are IPX4 water resistant, and oh my gosh, I cannot explain to you how amazing it is to just hear all the sounds around you just being like sucked out of the room. It's what it feels. The first time that it happened to me, it was almost oppressive. It was so incredible, and it still makes me smile. Like, I cannot stress to you how awesome active noise cancellation is. And you can turn it off to where it's just regular stuff, and then without it on, you can really hear your voice. Like, it is booming inside my ears. It's crazy. And then, of course, you got the transparency mode, which funnels all of the sound from outside into your ears, and it sounds really good. I sound a little weird to me, like the S's are a little bit more intense, and there's a little bit of, I don't know, processing of some sort that I can hear. It's not really noticeable, and I wouldn't have a problem with it if in day-to-day activity. It wouldn't bother me at all. In fact, to the contrary, I think it's quite pleasant, and it doesn't blow anything out. Like, if I pull these headphones out, I'm going to hear my computer the same way I would anything else. And so I really do like it. It sounds quite awesome. So back to noise cancellation, because it is so crazy. These did come with a Lightning to USB-C cable, which I found pretty interesting. I don't know why they just didn't go all the way USB-C. I'm sure it's just an Apple thing. Whatever. I accept. The other thing about this nifty little case is it is wireless charging as well. So if you do have a phone like my Note 20 here that has wireless share or battery share or whatever they want to call it. You could just slap this baby right on there and boom, it'll start charging. Pretty awesome. I am all for wireless charging. I think it's super cool. But now I want to listen to some music because I didn't really get to hear it before. I tried to use these on my Note 20 here while my daughter was at work, and it just, these, for the record, if you're going to try to buy these and you don't have an Apple phone, please, 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 please do not spend your money to buy these if you don't have an Apple phone or an Apple computer of some sort that can work with these. You're going to lose so much functionality, and it's just, trust me, you don't want to lose that functionality. So I am going to listen to a song here, whatever my daughter has playing, which is going to be this right here. I'm not an audiophile by any means, but they sound so good. Really, really good. Like it sounds all encompassing, the sound. The lows seem really good. They're not washed out. The mids are right where you want them to be. At least, again, I'm not an audiophile, so please take this with a grain of salt. And the highs are great. They're not too crispy to where they hurt your ears when they hit. If I had an iPhone, I would buy these. I'm going to turn off the active noise cancellation and see what that's like. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I can definitely feel that. And then transparency, just because I'm curious about, wow, it sounds so good. I find it quite impressive that the transparency mode doesn't affect the clarity of the music. Huh. Wow. I mean, just honestly. So a couple of other things that this does that you can do is you can do this thing called an ear fit test, which is, you can actively make sure that, you know, they are doing their job, they're fitting properly in your ears, and for the record, they feel really comfortable. And let me do like a fling my head test. They definitely are going to stay in place, so that's awesome. I bet they work really well when you're going to run and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm liking that. You know, I don't really have much more I want to say about them. I mean, I just think they're good. They're good if you have an iPhone, and if you are willing to spend the money. I know that you can find them on Amazon. I'm pretty sure for $180 is what I saw when I was doing a little bit of research on them earlier. I'm really glad I gave these another shot. I'm glad that I took the time to put these in my ears while they were attached to an iPhone, because I will tell you that if I was going to base it just off of my Android, then it would have been a very terrible review. And it only would have been a terrible review because Apple wants you to buy their products and stay in their ecosystem. If those AirPods worked exactly the way they work on my daughter's phone, on my phone, then I genuinely would probably buy them. I'm sure there's other headphones out there for Android that I should definitely be looking at. And if there are, let me know down in the comments, because I am looking to actually buy some headphones. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I almost forgot something. So my daughter bought a case for her little AirPod charger pack thing. And she just wanted to, just wanted to be like, little kids. See you guys in the next one.